In Wake Up Money, in this economic downturn, it's a buyer's market out there when it comes to real estate. But that doesn't mean you'll have a hard time selling your home if you have the right plan in place. Joining us this morning is Joseph Diosana from Keller Williams Realty. Good morning to you, Joseph.
Good morning.
So let's talk about the steps that you need to take when you put your house on the market. Walk us through those initial steps.
Okay, the first thing is you got to prepare. Usually what I usually tell my clients is to go ahead and do a pre-inspection so that you can deal with all the gotchas that are going to show up during the contract when the buyer is really nervous about purchasing the house. They're wondering, oh my gosh, what is it that I can't see? So typically we do a pre-inspection. The second thing is to really prepare the house. Because buyers these days, they are very, very fickle. They can have a lot to choose from, and they're actually buying what they see. A lot of times sellers think, someone's going to love my house. Not these days. These days they're going to be very, very particular, and they're going to be very, very judicious about that.
Okay, let's say you get in a rut, your home has been on the market for several months, it isn't selling. Okay. What do you do at that point?
Normally at that point, it's the market speaking back to you, telling you that the price is too high.
So you got to cut the price?
Yes.
No. How much do you know how to cut it by?
Well, usually what we say, well, first of all, what I do is look at the average of the market and the median price in the market. And then we make adjustments based on the condition and the location. Because if it's in the front of the neighborhood, the back of the neighborhood, in a cul-de-sac, in a gated community, there's perceptions of what is more valuable. And so we make adjustments. And usually it's anywhere between 5 to 10% of a cut.
All right, let's talk about the biggest mistakes that you think sellers make, Joseph.
Okay. The biggest mistakes typically are going to be price, number one. Number two, as far as the condition of the property, curb appeal is big. They get their first impression when that realtor's opening the door for them. They're standing there for about 3 to 5 minutes. They're looking around. They're seeing stuff. And then the three areas of the house, typically that the woman who is making the decision emotionally is the master bedroom, the kitchen, the bathrooms. You got to make it perfect.
All right, so something to keep in mind. And before we let you go, one piece of advice that you give is you always want to sell your home before you buy, right?
That would be really good.
Key.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I have it actually on my website, homehoustonaria.com. I have a report that talks about the 12 different projects that you can do to get your home sold faster.
All right,
so,
excellent.
Yeah,
give us that website one more time.
It's Home Houston Area.
All right, got it. We're all tired, so we need it a few times. Thanks so much, Joseph. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.